Hello and welcome back. In today's video I thought it would be fun to abuse a Masterlock. Now Masterlock gets a lot of flack from the lock sport community, and I think a lot of it is well deserved because their locks are a bit shitty when it comes to picking resistance. This one is an 8 out of 10 security level, which sounds good, and you know, people see that and they want to buy it. Because it's 8 out of 10, so it must be good. But this is a very arbitrary scale and just something that Masterlock kind of made up so they can say whatever they like. It is quite a tough padlock. It does have a boron carbide hex shackle, which is great. I mean, they are tough little padlocks for cut resistance and that sort of thing. But the reason they get a lot of flack in the lock sport community is because they're so easy to pick. Quite often, no matter what Masterlock you buy, when you go down to the DIY store and peruse all the different locks on the shelves to find one that meets your requirements, they pretty much have all got the same 4-pin core with no security pins, which really is a letdown. I mean, when Masterlock are selling this to consumers and giving it, you know, you've got these sort of drawings on here saying best cut resistance and best this and 8 out of 10, and you know, these nice technical pictures. There's no mention of the core, and of course the core is the bit that holds the, you know, is the bit that we need to access to to open it up. So they are notoriously easy to pick, which is why they are always recommended for beginners. Now, I popped down to my local hardware store because I wanted to do a video abusing a Masterlock just for fun, just to poke fun at it because it's fun. So anyway, I picked this one. It's still in its packaging, and of course Masterlock comes with the keys fixed in the packaging. We've got this little kind of compression washer thing on there, and we've got some cable ties holding it on. So I thought it would be fun to try some mainly low skill attacks to open this up using the keyway, not any sort of destructive method. And a lot of these are, you know, methods that a beginner, you know, with a couple of basic tools would be able to use to open this up. First of all, we're going to use a technical attack. I say technical, it's the most technical one you'll see me doing today, and that is using a pick. Now, of course, we've only got 4 pins inside these, so if we just, as with a lot of Masterlocks, you just crank up the tension, you know, and, you know, feel for stiff pins, lift them up, get a little click, move on to the next one. And it doesn't take much precision with your pick, and there we go. Straight away we are open. That was certainly quicker than trying to get the keys out. So yeah, that was the most technical attack we're going to do today, and I've got some tools here ready to try and open this up, and we'll see if we can use each of them to open this up quicker than it would take to get the keys out of the packaging. So the second attack I'm going to use is a wave rake. Now this is a 5-peak wave rake. You get various different iterations on this, 4 peaks and, you know, 2 peaks and that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, it's just pretty much a wave rake. This one actually is a Peterson one, and this was kindly sent to me by Hozza, so thanks a lot, Hozza, I do appreciate that. I thought I'd use it in today's video. So again, we're going to put a lot of tension on. We're just going to put this in, give it a bit of a wiggle, and just that easy, we are open. And in the words of lockpicking lawyer, let's do that a second time just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. I assure you it's not a fluke. Yeah, put it in the keyway, jiggle it around, a little bit of tension, and we got this one open. So that was certainly quicker than trying to get this key out. Okay, so that's the wave rake. Next, we're going to use a half diamond. Half diamond is good for zipping. Zipping is when you put this all the way into the back of the keyway. You kind of lift it up so it's touching the pins, and then you pull it back, and it makes kind of zipping sound, and hence that's why it's called zipping. So the shackle is locked. Let's see if we can use this low skill attack to get this particular Masterlock open. I'll put the keyway, top of the keyway tensioner in there, all the way to the back of the lock, and as I drag it out and push up with the half diamond, I'm just going to apply a bit of tension. So let's see if we can get this open that way. Oh, there we go. 3 strokes and we got this one open. Lock that back up, and we'll try that one more time because that was quite quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's holding out on me now. That took 8 that time, but eight strokes, eight zips with the half diamond was still quicker than trying to get this key out of this packaging. Okay, what's next? I thought we would add insult to injury by using the dick pick by customlockpicks.com XB mods. I'm sure most of you are familiar with this. We've got an interesting profile just to poke fun at this Masterlock. You can use this for single pin picking, or you can use it for kind of raking or zipping, and using the shaft to pick some pins and the balls to tickle the pins. So let's see if we can use that to open up this particular Masterlock. So we'll gently put him in, give him a bit of a rummage down there, get the shaft of the pick all the way to the back, and then perhaps tickle the balls on the first couple of pins. And we got this one open. That was pretty quick. Let's just try that again and see if it can work. So yeah, put the tip at the back, give it a bit of a rummage, give it a bit of a tickle with the balls, and once again this Masterlock falls open. So that's that one there. And lastly, this is quite interesting. So this is a probe, so it's a straight piece of metal. It was a pick once upon a time, and had a had a tip on it, but that tip broke off, probably through a lot of use by me. So now I just use it as a probe. So it's a completely flat piece of metal, and we'll see if we can open up this lock with that. So again, we'll get the tensioner in. Oops. There you go. The hardest part of this job is holding the tensioner in. So we just check he's all locked up, which he is. And then we can put a bit of tension on, put this into the back of the lock, lift him up, give him a wiggle, and we got this one open. Let's try that again. Have him locked up. A little bit of tension, go to the back of the lock, lift up this probe, give it a bit of a wiggle, and we got this one open. Now you should not really be able to do that with with a decent lock. So what we got here, this is a dormer key, some really nice bitting on there. The bitting are the highs and lows of the key, and you can see there's no way with this flat pick that I could lift each of these points. In this case it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no way I could get them to align to a point that I get this open. Now I can do that with this Masterlock because the bitting, if you look at it, is terrible. It's pretty linear. So you can see we've got, I'm just counting the dips. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are perfectly linear, which means all of these tools, the picks or any straight piece of wire, a straight piece of metal like that, just lined up in there, is enough to get this open. And I mean, personally, you're going to get some different bitting on the locks when you buy them, but it should surely be a quality control issue. For Masterlock, that bittings like that aren't allowed to happen. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do some of these attacks if that last pin there was a little bit lower, because of course then they wouldn't be in a line. Anyway, that's my video for today, just abusing Masterlock just for a bit of fun. Sorry Masterlock, but you do kind of leave yourself open to it by putting products like this out there. Anyway, thanks for watching today. If you want to see more videos like this, I'll leave a little DMAC logo up the top there so you can hit subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification if you want to be notified of my videos as and when they come out. Thanks for picking with me today. I'll see you on the next one.